the too much information tag. Hopefully you can hear me because my kids are over there being really loud. But yeah. So what am I wearing? I am wearing a black top. I actually have a green tank top underneath and my black hat. Oh, you made me tea?
Yeah, water.
Oh, hot water. Thank you. That's pretty good. Thanks, monkey. You're good. You're good at making tea. Okay, so this is the too much information tag, and hopefully my kids aren't too loud in the background. They're over there. I can see them. It's really hot in here today. Stupid. Tuesday was beautiful out, really hot. Well, not really hot. I'm saying really hot. It was like +2. That's nice here because we've been having like -30, -30 conditions. I don't know why I always say -30. Whatever. And then yesterday it was like a blizzard, and like today it's like super hot in here again. It's probably like 80 degrees in this room. I don't know. Anyways, this is the too much information tag. Ever been in love? Yes, I am married. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, sorta. Probably a couple of them. How tall am I? I think I'm about 5'10", 5'11". I'm not exactly 100% sure. How much do I weigh? Right now I weigh 181 something. Slowly going down, trying to get back down to the 140, 150 area. Had 2 babies in 2 years, yeah. Not fun. Any tattoos? No. I wanted to get a tattoo when I was in college, but I couldn't really decide what to get, and you know, it's a big decision because it's like going to be permanently on you. And I also worried about, like, you know, the trend back then was to have it on the back of one of your hips, and if I got one there, then I would have to get another one on the other side because I like things to be symmetrical. I'm just really weird that way. Or like, where would I put another one if I only had it on my back hip? Where would I put another one? Like, I wouldn't want to put it on the opposite shoulder or the same shoulder because then it would be like tipping over. I don't know, it's like the graphic designer thing in me, but so I never got one because I still don't really know what I would get. Yeah. Any piercings? I have my ears pierced. I have 3 piercings on this side. There's one up here, 2 on this side, and I used to have my belly button pierced, but during my first pregnancy I took it out and I never put it back in. I don't even know if I could get it back in, and my belly button's all screwed up anyway, so yeah. I am thinking about getting another piercing up here. I want to get an industrial. I've always wanted one, I just never did it, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll make that one of my like rewards for getting down or something. There's other piercings that I would consider, but my husband would probably kill me. Like, I really like the snake bites or the labret. I always wanted to get my labret pierced, but I never did because my mom would kill me, so I don't. And now I'm kind of at the age where, like, face piercings, I don't know. I considered a nose piercing before too, but just my face, I don't know. I just don't think I can handle it. I like them on other people, but I think I'm too old now, so maybe I'll just stick with my ears, but we'll see. I have no idea what OTP, when true pairing, means. I don't know. Is there a true pairing ever? There's so many people in the world. Like, I don't even know if that means have you met your soulmate, etc. I don't know. There's just way too many people in the world to say that you met your truest match. I don't know. I mean, that sounds bad, actually. My favorite show? That is a hard question. There's so many good shows. I guess if I had to pick, my all-time favorite would be Seinfeld. We have all the DVD seasons, and I could just watch them over and over again. Like, I've seen every episode like a million times, but it never gets old. I love it. Other shows that I like a lot, like all the Stargate shows, Gilmore Girls up to season 5. Like, I have the box set, and I always seem to go on a marathon up to season 5, and then I just kind of lose interest. I don't really know why. What else? Freaks and Geeks. It sucks that they only got 1 season, but that show is friggin' awesome. Like, you have to check it out. It's so good. What else? And right now I'm like absolutely loving The Walking Dead. I love like anything zombie type thing, so like the show's awesome, and I love that it's more character driven than just focusing on the zombies. So that's cool. What else? I know there's another show. I don't know. I like watch a lot of things. Like Game of Thrones is another awesome one that I love, and Dexter. There's just too many to name. There's so many good shows. Favorite bands. That's another hard one. I mean, I guess my all-time favorite band is Deftones. Like, especially their first 3 albums. Like, I absolutely love them. But other bands I like, I don't know, like Our Lady Peace, AC/DC. I could go on. There's just too many. Something you missed. I miss being home all the time. Like, I have to go to work. I mean, I like the people on my shift, but it still sucks being away from home. I'm a homebody. I like staying home. Favorite song? That's a hard one. There's too many good songs. Like, I just love music. Any type of music. I guess if I would have to pick, it would have to be Coldplay's Strawberry Hill, because that was our wedding song. How old am I? I am 34. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'll be 35 soon. That's kind of scary. I don't like that thought at all. And my zodiac sign, I'm born in May 8th actually, and so that makes me a Taurus. Quality you look for in a partner. Sense of humor, definitely. And he has to be taller than me. Like, Chris is taller than me, so that's good. Or the same height. I don't think I could date a short person. That would really bother me. Maybe it was like an inch or two. I don't know, but they definitely have to be tall. Favorite quote. I have this favorite quote. I am not sure who said it. I don't even know if like they knew the author. I think they did, but I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. It's something like, according to Goodreads, it's a Robert Fulgenhum. I'm sorry, I can't really pronounce your name. But it's a quote. It says, "We could learn a lot from crayons. Some are sharp, some are pretty, some are dull, while others are bright. Some have weird names, but they all have to learn to live in the same box." I absolutely love that quote like 10 years ago when I first heard it. It's awesome. Okay, so favorite actor. I'm gonna say both actors and actresses, which is another hard one because there's so many good ones. My favorite actresses would be Drew Barrymore, Sandra Bullock, and Reese Witherspoon. And actors, I'm gonna have to say, wow, I can't remember people's names. It's so horrible. Leonardo DiCaprio and Johnny Depp. Favorite color? I like green and blues. Actually, I probably prefer blue more than green, and I also wear a lot of black. But I like the dark colors, even though I'm wearing kind of like a bright green here, but blue, green, and black. Loud music or soft? I like both. If you saw my iPod, it is just crazy. I have everything on the spectrum from like DJ Tiesto to Eminem to System of a Down to Metallica to, I don't know, Green Day, Sum 41, Our Lady Peace. Is just like a wide assortment of people. And yeah, I even have I can't remember, I'm so bad at remembering names. I don't know, I just have like a wide assortment of bands. I like music, all types of music. Depends on my mood, really. Corn. Yep. Where do you go when you are sad? I stay home. I probably hole up in my room or something. Or in the front room now, because I can't just hole up and disappear from the kids. I like staying home when I'm sad, but I don't always have that option. So if I'm at work or something, I just kind of like go into my head. If that makes any sense, I'll just do what I'm doing, but I'm kind of off in la la land. How long does it take you to shower? If I have time, like say Chris is home and he's watching the kids, I'll take like 20 minutes. If not, I'm like in there like 5 minutes, which is a feat because my hair's freaking long. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Depends where I'm going. If I'm just getting up, it takes me like 5 minutes. If I'm going out, it might take me like 20 minutes. If I'm showering and getting ready, like putting makeup and stuff on, it'll probably take me like 20 to 30 minutes. Because then I always have to figure out what to freaking wear. Yeah. Another reason why I'm looking forward to getting back to my normal weight, because I'll fit into my clothes again. Ever been in a physical fight? No, unless you count sparring, but that's about it. But that's not really a physical fight because we had pads and stuff on, so yeah. Okay, turn on, sense of humor, awesome smile. Turn off, being conceited, stuck up, self-centered. Yeah. I don't like people like that. The reason why you joined YouTube. I joined YouTube because I needed motivation, and I find it's easier to lose weight and stuff when you have like other people that understand what you're going through. Like, I can talk to my husband and he sort of understands, but he doesn't really, because he's like a stick. He's like one of those ones like, I probably should drop 10 pounds. A week later, guess what? He didn't really do anything different. He might have like cut out like a cookie and he's like 10 pounds later. Jerk. So it's nice to like share the experience and to watch other people achieve their goals too. Plus I like, I don't know, just kind of like doing other random videos. My fears, I hate the dark, and I don't know, my fears, probably right now my hair going into atrial fibrillation again. It's happened twice in 5 years and it sucks. Apparently it only has to do with the fact that I like swallowed something cold, or like, I don't know, I just disturbed my esophagus enough that it bounced my heart into like atrial fibrillation. That's like the only thing they can come up with. I guess it's like well documented. It's not exactly common, but it's well documented. So yeah. So I think my anxiety, I had a really bad anxiety both times it happened. So I think that had something to do with it also. So I try not to think about it, but I sometimes get really anxious and fear that happening again because it's really scary. Although I'm thinking maybe if it happens again, which I hope it never does, I might not be as bad, because the first time it happened, I was like, holy crap, I'm only 28, like, what the hell? And then, you know, I did all the tests and stuff and everything came back fine, and I'm like lived for like 5 years thinking that maybe they just, you know, passed me off because I'm so young, and it doesn't normally happen to people younger. It usually happens to people 50 and over. So when it happened again, of course I was way freaked out that, you know, it's gonna, like, you know, there was something wrong and they missed it. So and it was just a really bad time, like really bad. And then I had a scare that I might have had a mini stroke, because I don't know, that could have just been anxiety, but it was just horrible. And my sister-in-law was really sick at the time. I was anxious about going to a wedding in a big city. Like, this is all, I think everything stemmed from anxiety because it wasn't treated, and having 2 babies, everything's all messed up to begin with. And just the anxiety. And once I got on medication finally, all of that went away. So hopefully if I can keep my anxiety under control, it will never happen again, because it's scary. It freaked me out anyways, even though everyone's reassuring me that, you know, even the specialist was like, there's nothing, it's not gonna like make you live longer than you would, if that makes any sense. Still scary though, it's not fun. Especially when we had 2 little kids the second time, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and we had to drag them to the hospital. Last thing that made me cry? I don't know. I was watching something. What was I watching? I can't remember. I know the last thing that made me really, really sad was in The Walking Dead, when I thought they made it seem like Judith was dead. But I don't think I cried then. I don't know. I don't remember. It might have been something to do with Walking Dead, because that's all I've been watching lately, was like that until I caught up, so not really sure. Last person I talked to, one of my kids, and if you don't include them, then my husband, Chris. The relationship between you and the last person you texted? Oh man, I don't even know. I'd have to go get my phone. It's probably my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law. Chris's mom or his sister. Favorite food? Pizza. Places you want to visit? Okay, so I'm a total scaredy cat about flying, but I would love to go to like England and Scotland and Ireland to see castles, because I would totally love to like friggin' live in one. I would totally, if I had like a couple $1,000,000 or however much, I would build a friggin' castle. Maybe not on the scale of how big the castles are, but just, you know, cozy enough. Have it sort of modern, because I don't think I can live exactly the way they did, but with secret passages and stuff, that'd be so awesome. And Australia maybe. Probably all parts of Canada and the States, I guess. Like, it would be nice to go to like Florida with the kids to Disneyland or something. I don't know, I'd like to see a lot of places. Egyptian pyramids. I already said castles. I don't know, anything like that. Like, I love archaeology too, so yeah. I don't think I'll ever travel though. Maybe in Canada and the States, and I'll probably drive. That's about it. I'm too afraid to get on a plane. And with my anxiety and the atrial fibrillation thing, I'd be too afraid for that to happen. So, yeah. We'll see though, we'll see. Books I'm currently reading. I go through reading phases. Like, I love reading, but sometimes I don't read for like ever, and that's one of the phases now. I think the last book I read, I was actually decided to reread books I used to read in my teenage years, like Christopher Pike and R.L. Stine. So I was kind of reading those and then giving opinions on my book blog, but I kind of stopped doing that. Stopped reading, which kind of sucks, but I just don't have any time. Like, there's so many things I want to do, and I don't have any time. I feel like I spend all day like cleaning, cooking, getting ready for work, and going to work, coming home, and having like an hour to do whatever. And who wants to like read in that time? When I want to like check up on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that, and then sleep. So yeah, I don't know. But I love reading. Especially fantasy. Those are my favorites. Like Robert Jordan and R.L. Stine, or not R.L. Stine, Robert Jordan and George R. R. Martin are like two of my favorite authors. They're so good. The Wheel of Time series, a little long, but I mean, it's finally got the ending, and I finally read all the books, and I still absolutely love the first couple books. They're so good. I just love everything about that series, actually. Book you're currently reading? I'm not really reading anything right now. I really wanted to get I don't know what the trilogy is called, but the Insurgent trilogy. I can't even remember who the author is. And I went to Costco to get them, and they had like the 3-pack, but they were hardcover, and I don't like buying hardcover. I don't mind like borrowing hardcover from people or like from the library and reading them that way, but I hate owning hardcover because I hate reading hardcover books. I prefer the paperbacks, and they didn't have them, so I didn't get them. Maybe I'll just get them in ebook format instead. Oh, the last thing I read is not really a book, but I'm currently reading the Walking Dead comic series online. It's pretty good. The last place I was, the living room, and if you don't include home, work. Do you have a crush? No. I'm married. Last time you kissed someone, probably last night or this morning. Might not have been awake, like when Chris was leaving. Actually, it was so crappy last night, he actually stayed up to make sure I got home okay. Aww. So I probably kissed him before he went to bed. Last time you were insulted? I have no idea. Most of the time I just brush stuff off like that. Generally, I think people like me. I'm too quiet for anyone to hate me. Favorite flavor of sweet? Butterscotch? I don't know. Chocolate? Sweet? I don't know. Sour stuff? That's not really sweet. I don't know. What instruments do I play? Not really anything. I sort of want to learn guitar. We have Rocksmith, but like I don't have time to play it. Or to learn. Like, it's a pretty awesome. I was kind of doing it there. But I don't have time to regularly do it. We also have bass too, but again, I don't have time to do it. Unless I can stay up all night and all day, I don't think it's gonna happen. It kind of sucks because I've always wanted to learn how to play guitar. Favorite piece of jewelry? I guess my wedding ring and my engagement ring. I don't know. I do have a necklace from my nanny. When she passed away, I got to go in and pick something from her room, and I picked like this necklace. It was, I don't know, gold. I don't know if it was real gold, but the gold color, and it had like a big rose on it. That's probably my favorite. It was my grandmother's, one of my grandmother's. Last sport you played? Do you count Zumba as a sport? I have no idea. Like, probably in high school. I have no idea. I'm not really into sports that much. Last song you sang? I don't know, something in the car. Probably whatever's playing. There's this one song, I can't even remember. I don't know who it's by and what it's called, but it's something about happy. I'm so happy or something. It's like on all the time now. And it's pretty catchy and it gets stuck in my head all the time. But I can't tell you the lyrics any more than I'm so happy. I have no idea. Favorite chat up line? I don't have a chat up line. Hi, how's it going? That's pretty much what I say when I go into the lunchroom, because I don't know what else to say unless somebody speaks first. I'm pretty quiet, so I don't know. If I'm not really comfortable around the person, I probably won't talk unless they talk to me. Which is kind of weird because I don't understand why I can be like super talkative with some people and not with others. It doesn't make sense to me, but I could never figure it out. I'm just generally shy and quiet. Last time you hung out with anyone? Probably not for a very long time, unless you include the kids and my husband. I think we had company a couple weekends ago. That was about it. It's kind of sad. But I'm a homebody, so I don't really mind. Who should answer these questions next? I hate tagging people, so anybody that watches this that wants to do it, that already hasn't do it, you should do it. I would love to hear your answers because I love hearing people's answers to these questions and these types of tags. So I hope you enjoyed watching mine. This is probably super long, but it's probably good that it's done because I have to go get ready for work again. Anyways, bye guys.